Hello there. I got a couple of emails from a couple of anglers asking me. They said they didn't know how to get the little metal ring onto the end of the braided loop. They said it looked great, but they didn't know how to do it, and I've made a small video to show you how you put the little ring onto the end of the braided hoop. I hope it's straightforward and I enjoy. And tight lines! You buy these loop connectors, Murray's Fish and Tackle Shop, €2.50, you get a big load of them, and they're absolutely brilliant. You only use 1 or 2 a year. Now they come with a sleeve like that. They come with a little sleeve, but I don't use the sleeve. And here where that loop is, I put on one of these little rings, and there's a little neck to doing it, and I'll show you how I do it. I take this fella off, then I get a lighter and I scorch the end. Put the lighter down as low as you can and scorch the end like this. Melt it slightly, and while it's still hot and warm, pull it quickly and try and get it to like a little point. That's not too bad. I'll do it again. Melt it, the little ball comes, and pull it quickly like that, and you get like a little tiny little point on it. Then the fun starts. You get one of your little rings that you're after purchasing in Murray's. They come like this, or sometimes they come like this. And they're very handy when they're like that. They're easier to get out of the packet because they're on a little fella like that. Just take one of them out. One is all you want. Of course I got 2. Put him back on. And now, lick your finger to pick them up. Put them onto the loop like that. Of course it never goes the way you plan when there's someone watching. Anyway, he's on now like that. And now the end that you've melted, it's a bit finicky, but you have to fiddle with it and push it back through inside. And there we go. It goes back inside like that. And with a little bit of a point on it from melting it with the lighter, it makes this job really easy. Push it well down like that. Now there you go. You have your little ring on, and you have the leader pushed back inside itself. And then you need a tiny drop of super bond glue. If we can open it. A tiny drop of super bond glue. Tiniest little drop. Just in there like that. Perfect. That's that done. So you have your little ring inside your loop. There's a bit of super bond glue there so it won't unravel, it won't open. And then the loop that's there, you cut that bit off like that. Then this, your fly line, make life a little bit easier. Cut it like that. Okay, hold it against your finger and cut like that to get a little kind of a little tiny point on it. A little tiny point. And now it goes very easily into the loop like that. Goes very easy into the loop like that. And push that right down, work it down. Work it all the way down as far as you can. There, I won't go any further. And now we have to tie this little bit off. You get your bobbin holder and your thread, and there's a little bit of a neck involved in this, and you hold here the end of the loop. You make it 1 or 2 little turns in like that. Then you let the bobbin holder hang down, and then you just twist around like that. You get a momentum going like that. And you can control the movement of it with your finger. There we go. There's enough turns in that. And now give it a little bit of thread. And again, you want to get the thread going over the little tiny little bits that are left. You want it really neat. So again, you start the swinging process. Just like that. And keep it spinning around and around. Nice and tight. And you can control it with your fingers where you want the thread to go. I can't show you in slow motion, but I'm sure you get the idea of it. And you keep going around and around like that. That'll do the trick. And then you finish it off. There's no need for any knot. You finish it off with super glue, like that. Give it a few seconds and put some along where the loop goes all the way down along on top of the fly line, just like that. Cut your thread off. I guarantee you it'll never ever unravel. You just tie your knot onto the little ring like that, and that'll go through the eye of the rod, and you can use as long a leader as you want. Plus, another good thing about this is if you're using a 2 or 3 fly cast and eventually you want to change, all you do is you just cut that here, the little knot, like that. You can wind your cast onto a little onto one of these little spools. They're made of kind of soft kind of stuff. You can stick your flies in it. You can wind your cast onto that, your 3 fly cast, put it in your pocket. You could have a different one tied up with different flies if you wanted to change. And it's just one knot. It's just the very end here. If you have your flies on it, you can have the end here. You just go to the end of your fly line, go to your little thing, the little ring. You just tie an ordinary knot, and you can loosen the whole thing out, and you're away fishing with different flies in a blink of an eye. Thank you, and tight lines!